Good morning, dears. Welcome back to Science on Class. I hope you are all fine and enjoy your Pongal holidays. Okay, dears, take your Science on book, Unit 14, Acid and Bases. Already we had learned that same lesson. What is acid? What is base? What are the properties of acid and bases? Okay, what is the main difference between acid and base? Yes, the acid release the H plus ion when dissolved in water. The base release OH minus ion when dissolved in water. Okay, this is the main difference. What is the taste of the acid? Yes, the taste of the acid is sour taste. Base taste is bitter taste. Okay, this is the main difference between acid and bases. Okay, today we are going to discuss about neutralization of reaction. Neutralization reaction. Okay, take page number 159. Today we are going to discuss about neutralization. Okay, the two different chemical properties joined together, it gives us some new product, that is neutralization. Already we know acid and bases. Now the acid and bases joined together, it give salt and water. This is neutralization. Okay, already I am said the acid is below 7 pH value, the base is above 7 of pH value. Okay, are you remember? This is pH scale. Okay, the 0 to 6 is the acid. Then bases is 8 to 14. Okay, the center is the 7. This is neutral. Okay, this is neutral. Below 7 is acid, above 7 is bases. The 7 is neutral. So the acid and bases now join together, it give a neutralization of reaction. Okay, this is the definition of neutralization. So the acid have a different chemical properties, the bases also have a different chemical properties. Two chemical different properties joined together, it give us some product. Okay, now the acid and bases joined together, it give us salt plus water. Okay, the definition: when the neutrality is achieved between two different chemical substances with different chemical properties through a reaction, then it is called neutralization in chemistry. Okay, so the acid have a different chemical property, base also have a different chemical properties. Okay, thus the neutralization is a chemical reaction in which an acid, a base react with each other to form a salt and water. The acid and base reacted, it give a salt plus water. Okay, then neutralization reaction between an acid and base can be written as acid plus base, it give us salt plus water. Okay, now come to the book. When neutrality is achieved between two different chemical substances, underline the word two different chemical substances, that is, one is acid, another one is base. Okay, with different chemical properties through a reaction, then it is called neutralization in chemistry. Okay, thus neutralization is a chemical reaction in which an acid and a base react with each other to form salt and water. Underline the word salt and water. Which one is reactant? Acid plus base, it gives us salt and water. Neutralization reaction between an acid and a base can be written as acid plus base, it gives salt plus water. Okay, for example, in this reaction, H plus and Cl minus ion are produced by the hydrochloric acid, and Na plus and OH minus ion are produced by sodium hydroxide base. Okay, now we take the one acid, one base. Okay, acid is HCl. We take the acid HCl, hydrochloric acid. Then next base NaOH, sodium hydroxide. So the acid and base reactant it gives us one salt and water. This is the basic formula. Already you know, acid and base, it reacted, it give any one salt plus water. This is a common formula. Now we take the acid HCl, base NaOH. Okay, sodium hydroxide. Now reactant, here write HCl plus NaOH. Okay, it gives first H join the OH. Okay, 2H here giving, so H2O, water. Okay, then another one is the balance Na and Cl. The balance is Na Na and Cl. Okay, so its product is NaCl plus H2O. NaCl is one of the salt, sodium chloride. Okay, sodium chloride is a salt, then produce the water. Acid and base, it gives us salt plus water. The acid, for example, HCl, base NaOH, it gives us NaCl plus H2O. Are you clear? Okay, in this reaction, H plus and Cl minus ion are produced by the hydrochloric acid, and Na plus and OH minus ion are produced by sodium hydroxide base. Sodium hydroxide base. Then when these ions combine together, sodium chloride and water. Okay, the acid HCl, the base NaOH, it gives us salt NaCl plus H2O. Okay, here giving the diagram, HCl, NaOH, it gives us the NaCl and H2O. Acid plus base is equal to salt plus water. This is the acid base reaction. It is neutralization reaction. Okay. Similarly, other acid also produce their salt when they react with the bases. Some of the salt produced by neutralization reaction are given below table 14.4. Here giving, already we know the HCl, hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide. It gives us a sodium chloride. The another one is sulfuric acid, H2SO4. The base is sodium hydroxide, sodium sulfate, Na2SO4. Okay, Na2SO4. Next, nitric acid. What is the formula? HNO3. Nitric acid, HNO3. Sodium hydroxide, same the sodium hydroxide. It gives us sodium nitrate, NaNO3. Next, acetic acid, CH3COOH, then sodium hydroxide, NaOH, sodium acetate, CH3COONA. Okay, this fully acids, this fully base, it gives us salt, then plus water. Water you're not giving, already we know the water is releasing. This is the salt, this fully salt. Okay, you understand what is neutralization of reaction? Okay, the basic formula, acid plus base equal to salt plus water. This is base. Okay, of neutralization. Next, neutralization reaction in our daily life. Balancing acid and bases is important for our health and for our environment. We come across various neutralization reactions in our daily life. Let us study about the importance of some of those reactions. Okay, some insects bite, it produces the acid and bases. That acid means it compensate the add base. Suppose it give a base means we add acid. This is a basic concept. Okay. For example, first one is bee bite. Whenever bees or red ant bite us, they inject an acid called formic acid into our body. Suppose the red ant or bee or inject an acid called formic acid. It produces the formic acid into our body. This acid causes burning and sensation and pain. Burning and sensation, pain. பீ பைட் தேனி கொட்டுறது, ஓகேவா. தென் ரெட் அண்ட் சிகப்பு எறும்புன்னு சொல்லுவாங்களா, இது ரெண்டுமே நம்மளை வந்து கடிக்கும்போது அது என்ன பண்ணுன்னா ஒரு ஃபார்மிக் ஆசிடை ரிலீஸ் பண்ணும். நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி சொல்லியிருக்கோம், த ஃபார்மிக் ஆசிட் அண்ட் ஒன்லி ப்ரொடியூஸ், ஓகே. த ஃபார்மிக் ஆசிட் இட் கிவ் அ burning sensation and pain. Burning sensation and pain. Then here giving that acid is produced. So compensate, we add the base. The base is CaOH, calcium hydroxide, or lime paste, calcium hydroxide, CaOH, the calcium hydroxide. So the ant produce the formic acid, it compensate, we add base. Okay, the formic acid compensate calcium hydroxide. So the acid plus base, okay, this is a neutralization, is applied so as to neutralize the formic acid. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணிடும், formic acid neutralize பண்ணிடும். Okay, the next one is the wasp, குளவி, ஓகேவா. wasp bite. When we are bitten by wasp, we feel the burning sensation and pain. The same, it is due to the alkaline substance. Underline the word alkaline substance. The alkaline means, yes, that is a base. Okay, alkaline is base. So the wasp is produce the alkaline, so we add acid. Okay, we add acid. So that vinegar is the acid. So we add vinegar, it compensate, neutralization. Neutralize the alkalinity, we use vinegar which is an acid. பேஸ் ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆகிறனால இப்போ நம்ம ஆசிட் ஆட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். தட் பி பைட்டுக்கு ஆசிடை வந்து இன்ஜெக்ட் பண்ணனால நம்ம பேஸை ஆட் பண்ணோம். ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட்டு டூத் டீகே. Generally, it is advised by the doctors that we should brush our teeth twice a day. This is because the bacteria present in our mouth decompose the food particles stuck in the gap between our teeth, thereby causing an acid formation which leads to tooth decay. Okay, in our teeth, the food particles stay in our between the teeth. That food particles, it produce that some acids. To prevent this, we have to neutralize the acid when we brush with tooth powder or toothpaste containing weak bases, and acid get neutralized. Okay, so the teeth produce the acid, so we add base, so our teeth will be strong and healthy. Look at this picture. This is a tooth decay. Okay, the between the teeth form a acid. So the acid produce that tooth decay. The acid form a bacteria, everything. So we are using the toothpaste to compensate. Here produce the acid. We are adding the base for toothpaste. Anyone tooth powder or toothpaste. So the toothpaste neutralize the effect of acids. Are you understand? Okay. Okay, dears. The bee bite produce the dash acid. Yes, the bee bite produce that formic acid. Okay. Then next acidity. As we know, hydrochloric acid present in our stomach helps the digestion of food material along with the enzymes secreted by liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. Okay, sometimes due to excessive production of hydrochloric acid in our stomach, we feel burning sensation in food pipe and a chest area. If this happen again, an ulcer will be formed in the stomach and food pipe, which further aggravates the conditions. Already I am said, in our stomach produce the hydrochloric acid. Okay, this acid is more secretion, means it give a ulcer problem. Okay, so in order to neutralize the antacid, which are nothing but weak bases like aluminium and magnesium hydroxides are used. Underline the word aluminium and magnesium hydroxide are used. As a result, the acidity is removed. Okay, when the acidity, the hydrochloric acid is more secretion, it we added that aluminium or magnesium hydroxide, it compensate the acid. Okay, the acid name is hydrochloric acid, the base is aluminium and magnesium hydroxide, it cure for acidity. Okay, when the acidity dash acid is produced, yes, that is hydrochloric acid. Okay, then which base or compensate the acidity problem? Yes, that is the aluminium and magnesium hydroxide. Okay, look at this diagram. It is the acidity. Okay, the burning sensation. When the hydrochloric acid is more secretion, it give a burning sensation. Okay, then here down even the undigested food. So not, the food is not digested. So the medicine is magnesium hydroxide or aluminium hydroxide. These two bases are compensate, neutralize that acidity problem. Okay. Next, agriculture. Acidic soil is not suitable for plant growth. Okay, and the acid is more means the plant is not growth. So farmers add the lime fertilizers such as the powdered lime CaO or limestone CaCO3 or ashes of burnt wood to the soil to neutralize the acidity. If the soil is more acidity means we add the base that will come neutralize. Okay, so the acidic soil is not suitable for plant growth. So farmers add a lime fertilizers. Underline the word lime fertilizers. The lime means already you know the CaO, calcium hydroxide. Then calcium carbonate is the limestone. What is the formula of limestone? Calcium carbonate. Okay, that is a CaCO3. Okay, limestone means calcium carbonate CaCO3 or ashes of burnt wood to the soil to neutralize the acidity. Suppose the soil is more acidic, we add the base lime fertilizers. That will come plant is growth properly. Okay, the next industries. Okay, effluents from the industries contain acids such as sulfuric acid. Most of the industries release a lot of acid waters. Okay, so and the water, the waste water is present is more sulfuric acid. It is treated by the adding lime to neutralize it before it is discharged into the rivers or streams. And ரிவர்ஸ்லையும் ஸ்ட்ரீம்ஸ்லையும் அதை ரிலீஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு முன்னால் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, லைமை ஆட் பண்ணிட்டு தான் நம்ம ரிலீஸ் பண்ணால் என்னவாகும், அந்த ஆசிடும் பேஸும் காம்பன்சேட் ஆகி நியூட்ரலைஸ் ஆகி நார்மல் வாட்டராக ரிலீஸ் ஆகும். ஓகே, சிமிலர்லி இன் பவர் ஸ்டேஷன் ஃபாசில் ஃபியூவல் சச் as the coal are burned to produce electricity. Burning fossil fuel will liberate sulfur dioxide gas as an acidic pollutant in the air. The burning fossil fuel will liberate sulfur dioxide gas as an acidic pollutant in the air. Hence, the power station treat this acidic gas, powdered lime, CaO or limestone to neutralize to so that the air pollutant that can be prevented. Okay, so the most of them the calcium carbonate and calcium oxide only add for the sulfur dioxide. Okay, the sulfur dioxide and the most of them the sulfuric acid neutralize only the limestone. Okay, the calcium hydroxide only the neutralize the sulfur dioxide and sulfuric acid. Okay, then next we release the waste water release a river or streams. Okay, this is neutralization reaction in our daily life. The first one is bee bite, the second one is wasp bite, third one tooth decay, acidity, then agriculture, then industries. Okay, these only the in our daily life we are using the neutralization reactions. Okay, this is one 5 mark question, detailed question, 5th Roman, 4th question. I will tell after what we have to write, what are the points is important point. Okay, okay dears, today we had learned the neutralization reaction. This is one 5 mark question, the fully 5 mark question. The neutralize means acid plus base, it give us salt and water. This is the basic formula. Okay, neutralization means the acid plus base, it give us salt plus water. Suppose increase the acid means we add base, the base is increase means we add the acid, so compensate, neutralize. Neutralize means the pH value is 7. Okay, pH value is 7. Below 7 is acid, the below 7 is acid, above 7 is base. Okay, the 7 is the pH value 7 means that is neutralize, neutral value.